clothing, amen, it brought a conviction upon me, amen, it hit me so sentimentally, amen, that I just broke down and started crying, amen. I didn't know anything about God. Why would he reach out to me, amen, so young? But he did. Amen. So I've learned, amen, step back, amen, and see what God has done, amen, for you and how he has reached out to you. Amen. I don't have the type of testimony, amen, where I've been out there, amen, cutting throats and robbing people, amen, and carjacking and all that. I don't have that type of testimony, amen, but I have a testimony of how God reached for me, came seeking for me. Though I knew him not, still he loved me, and he came seeking for me. Amen. Luke, the 2nd chapter. Amen. We're going to bypass, amen, the birth of Christ. Amen. And we're going to look at him, amen, a few years later. As we look at the 40th verse and read on down to the 49th verse, please, my sister.
And the child grew.
Amen. And the child grew, speaking of Jesus.
And waxed strong in spirit.
And he was strong in spirit. Amen. It was something about him. Amen. That it was portrayed in his spirit. Amen. That he was strong. Now, I don't know exactly what that means to, at least to what degree it means. Amen. But he was strong in spirit. Come on.
Filled with wisdom.
Filled with wisdom. A 12-year-old boy. Amen. Filled with wisdom. Come on.
And the grace of God was upon him.
And the grace of God was upon him. Amen. I would imagine as he was, amen, among other children. Amen. I'm sure he played like other children. I'm sure, amen, he probably, amen, did silly things like, amen, children of his age. Amen. But there was a wisdom that this little boy had. A wisdom. Come on, my sister.
Now his parents went to Jerusalem.
Now, amen, now we're about to get into a story here. Amen. His parents, they went to Jerusalem. Come on.
Every year.
At
the feast of the Passover.
At the feast of the Passover.
And when he was 12 years old.
He was 12 years old.
They went up to Jerusalem.
Come on.
After the custom of the feast.
Yes.
And when they had fulfilled the day.
Oh, yes.
As they returned, the child Jesus tarried behind in Jerusalem.
Amen. As they were going home, amen, the child Jesus, amen, he tarried there in Jerusalem. Amen. His parents had gone on, amen, but he stayed back. Amen. And we're going to find out why he stayed back. Come on.
And Joseph and his mother knew not of it.
And they didn't know of it. Amen. You would think, amen, that the parents would recognize, amen, that Jesus was gone. Amen. But listen, during this time, it was a whole village. So aunts, uncles, amen, the people in the neighborhood, they all looked after one another. Amen. So Mary and Joseph, they were not concerned, amen, that he wasn't with them.